Let me give you some secrets on how to have a man's brain, but talk in a woman's language when it comes to that transparency thing. First of all, most of us men were introduced to the word transparency when it came in the form of, I need to know what you're doing that's wrong. So most of us think that transparency is a confessional. That is not true. True psychological intimacy and transparency is sharing everything. Think about it with respect to its parallel to physical intimacy. It's just getting naked and showing stuff that goes on in your head. Now remember guys, for a woman's body is not that interesting. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of me walking out of the shower into the bedroom to get some clothes. The problem we have as men is we think the same thing about our thoughts. There's nothing that's big of a deal in my head. They're just thoughts and they're just feelings. Women want to see your thoughts and feelings like you want to see her body. That's the type of craving that goes on in there. The hard part is it's effortless to show a body, except for the emotional discomfort. Here's the cheat code for this. In any meeting like this, just take notes, including on stuff that doesn't even really matter. Don't only take notes on the big stuff. Write something down at least once every 5 minutes, and then you have your notebook with you, and then when your wife has got that, I'm looking forward to some psychological intimacy with you, I'm looking forward to some transparency, cheat. Get your notebook out. It's the weirdest thing. All you have to do is say, you know, a few minutes into the meeting, Maurice said this. And she's all, oh, that feels so good. You're being transparent. And I'm all I did is tell you what Maurice said in a meeting. I know, but now I know what's in your head. It wasn't actually in my head. It was on the paper. It actually fell out of my head 3 hours ago. It wasn't in there. Remember, brethren, one of the secrets of connecting with a woman, you know where you're doing it right when it does not make sense to you. Don't try to make it make sense. Take notes, share the notes. Try to add 1 or 2 thoughts to it, and then share the next note and add 1 or 2 thoughts to it. What you think she's looking for is more deep than what she's actually looking for. You know you're doing it right if it does not make any sense to you.
If you're finding this video helpful or want to help us reach others in need, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it really supports our channel. Thank you.
Okay, once upon a time, there were 2 cavemen, Ugg and Thug, and they lived back in caveman days, and they lived caveman lifestyles, and one of them was always smiling, the other one was always aggravated and frustrated. Ugg got it right, and Thug got it wrong, but they weren't sure what. So here's how it started. Ugg wakes up in the morning, he's got his wife next to him, his kids are across the room, and the first thing he thinks of is, it's cold in this cave, I think I'll go get some wood and warm it up. So he gets out of bed, and he goes and he brings some wood, and he says, all right, I'm gonna bring extra wood and extra stuff to make sure there's enough to keep the cave warm for my wife and kids. She always needs water, she needs a bucket of cold water, she needs a bucket of hot water, and it's heavy to carry it up from the stream, so I'm going to bring up some water. What else are they going to need? Provide. They're going to need some food. So he heads out with his sharp stick. The woman wakes up, pretend you're the woman, and you feel next to you and it's empty, and you go, oh, he's gone. You sit up and you realize it's warm in this cave. Why is it warm in this cave? And you look over and there's a fire already. And then you look over and there's some water. There's warm water, there's cold water, etc., etc. And you go, wow, this is kind of cool. And where is he? But she's not really saying where is he like she's confused. She goes, where is it? Well, I already know where he is because he always goes to the same place. He's predictable. He's going out to make sure that we are safe, and he's going to bring back food. He's going to protect us, and he's going to provide for us. Now, while she's going through her day, she comes to the edge of her cave, and she sees Susie Johnson over there, whose husband ran away 3 weeks ago, and Betty over here has got STDs from whatever her guy. So she's looking around, she's going, man, it's a crazy world out there, and there's a lot of bad stuff going on for other women. I do not want my man to go away. I want him to come back and be happy to be here, because before I even get out of bed, he's thinking about providing, presiding, and protecting. So he comes home, showers, she feeds, etc., etc. She's laying there in bed thinking about, oh my gosh, this guy, again, just made sure that I'm safe, that I'm warm, that I'm fed, and he's exhausted, and he's falling asleep, and she's all, I can't figure out how to show him I'm grateful. I just feel nurturing. And she leans over, and her girl body touches his boy body before he falls asleep, and he's all, huh? I just want to be close. And the next thing you know, she's nurturing him to a sexual activity, and he wakes up the next day and goes, dang, that was kind of cool. And he goes off hunting. Over across the street, we have Thug. Different story. Thug wakes up in the morning, and the first thing he thinks of is, what do I want? Not what is my family, what do I want? Oh, I got a woman next to me, so I'm gonna poke her and say, woman, I want some physical contact. I want to start my day fresh and good. And she's all, wait, what? You're waking me up, what? I'm cold. I feel dirty. I haven't had a bath. Woman, that don't matter to me. I'm a man. Let's take care of some business right now. And she's all, get away from me. He's all, fine. Then I won't build a fire for you, and I won't bring water in for you, and I'm not gonna make sure you're fine. And he goes out there and he walks up next to Thug, who's walking towards hunting, and Ugg's all, oh yeah, baby, I'm having a good day. And Thug's all, I hate life. This is stupid. He's all, what's up with you? He says, my wife's very generous. He's all, my wife doesn't share anything. So why is Ugg's wife so generous and Thug's wife so get out of my space? So this is a very simplified metaphor story for why women often are not nurturing.